Shalom, shalom. First, I have to give all glory and all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew well. And as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And it's this document is pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. My name is Uriah Quad, coming at y'all with a, quick video, rolling in the spirit. Just came from camp. Had to close camp a little early because, the rain, but needless to say, man, this place, these devils are through, man. We was dealing with a belligerent, drunk-ass Edomite at camp, and then I was just, I figured I'd just do a quick video through the spirit while I was on me, and what the Lord is showing, man, that, man, these Edomites are finished, man. They through, and they know that their kingdom is over, man, and they guilty. You know what I'm saying? They guilty because they know what their forefathers, which they are their forefathers, what they done unto us, man. And they know that there's a judgment coming, man. They can feel it in their spirit that they're finna be judged, man. And that's why you seeing this devil. He's positioned everything right now to hone in on his new world order agenda, but it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That NWO is not gonna work. He's gonna have some success, but for the most part, the Lord's going to destroy all that shit, man. Because the Lord's finna lift up a standard in these last days, man. So, we got to count it with all joy, man, being in this truth and seeing, it's a beautiful sight, man, to see. You had one Edomite, I believe it was at, I think it was a bot camp. He jumped off the roof, committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these devils, man. The devil came up to the camp, literally drunk, trying to call us racist and all that. When your people has, if I'm saying it correctly, implemented racism, man. You executed racism, man. Your whole system is designed off racism. We can't be racist because why? We can't execute what we want to do on this earth because we're not sovereign. But this devil under this beast system, he is able to push forth Edomite supremacy, man. So with that said, man, I'm going to go to Isaiah 47. I'm just going to bring this out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because this is the first thing that came to my mind. It said, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And we know who the virgin daughter of Babylon is, man. Speaking of Edom, man. Pertaining to Psalms 137. He's also known as the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. But the Lord said, because that's who controls modern day Babylon, is the Edomites. Starting with the 1948ers, man. It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne. It said, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So the Lord says, sit on the ground where there's no throne. It's time for your ass to sit on the dust and sit in the dust, man. Now, you know what I'm saying, you was trying to, this nigga, he went to the bar, he bought a bar, all these drinks, got a hot tab, and he's trying to walk out the back door. No, you got to pay that tab, man. And that's your ass, man. That tab is what? 1,000 years of slavery, and then after that, extermination, man. Because you did too much, man. Not only you enslaved the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, rape, rob, beat their heritage out of them, you know what I'm saying, and continue to oppress them to this day. Not only you did that, but you oppressed the other nations, and you destroyed the entire earth. You know what I'm saying? It said, take the millstone, gird the mills, and uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. And that's what the whole world's seeing right now. The whole world was through these prophecies. The whole world is seeing that your ass is a devil. At the end of the day, you was a devil the whole time. You're the cancer to the earth, man. And the physician, which is Yahweh Shah, who the word he called Jesus Christ, is finna cut your ass out. It's finna destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Yahweh Shah, who the word he called Jesus Christ, is coming back on those so-called UFOs. But we know those are the chariots of the Lord, and those the chariots, and those the angels. That's how Yahweh Shah is coming back. When he cracked that sky, he's bringing major judgment upon this place, man. Death and destruction. And you Edomites is the number one on this hit list, man. right along with the other nations and 2/3 of our people. But right now I'm speaking to you goddamn devils, man. Because it's just dawned on me the devil trying to call us racist. But how the hell we racist when these damn devils executed racism on the highest level, man? We can't be racist, man. Shows you, man, he's a devil. He's proud. He's a proud man. You know what I'm saying? Sit thou silent. Get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans. And they also known as the daughter of the Chaldeans because they deal with their witchcraft and sorcery. And that's all that media propaganda, their science, all that shit, technology, they all deal with sorcery and witchcraft, man. You know what I'm saying? For thou shalt no more be called lady. Thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth for my people. I polluted my inheritance. I have given to them into thy hands, and thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient, thou very heavily laid the yoke, man. And it was the Lord that gave us into the hands of these Edomites, man. Why? Because we disobeyed his law, statutes, commandments, and started worshiping and following the gods of the heathens. But now the Lord now the remnant is waking up in these last days, man. And the Lord's finna deliver that remnant. The elect, the 144,000, right along with the 1/3, a large multitude of men, women, and children. It said, I was wroth with my people. I polluted my inheritance. I given them into thy hand, and thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient, thou verily laid thy yokes. And he got the nerve saying black people talk shit. Yeah, we got the right to talk shit to you devils, man. All the shit that you devils done unto us and you continue to do unto this day. And that devil ain't nothing but a 2-time loser, man. His ass gonna go into chains at the end of the day, man. You know? Therefore, Salakia, verse 7, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so thou did not lay these things to thy heart. Either thou remember the latter end of it. Because, you know, this place, they think it's going to last forever. And 2/3 of our people believe that this place is going to last forever. Prophecy said otherwise, man. It's not going to last. And even history showed you that every kingdom or empire that was erected on the planet Earth eventually fell. So what makes you think America's any different, man? And America's nothing but Rome all over again, man. That ancient Greco-Roman Empire, man. That been revived here in Babylon the Great, man. America. Because America's a conglomerate of all the ancient empires, man. And just like all those ancient empires fell, America's going to fall too. Therefore, hear now this, thou art given to pleasures. Thou that dwellest carelessly, and thou sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, and they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thy enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and knowledge have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they thought that everything that they done unto us is not going to be in judgment. No, the Lord's finna judge your ass. Just like how we had to go into captivity for the things that we done in our past life, in our past incarnations, the same thing gotta happen to you devils, man. Because what the Lord said, man. Let's go to Isaiah 14:21. It said, prepare for slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their father, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the faces of the world with cities. Woo! And I will raise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and the remnant and the son and the nephew, saith the Lord, man. That's what's coming to this place, destruction, man. The Lord said, prepare slaughter for his children. And right now, these Edomites that's walking right now, they reaping the benefits of their forefathers because they are their forefathers, man. You know what I'm saying? And now they mad because now in these last days, the Lord had put the Spirit upon us to come out and to with this testimony, man, to testify against his ass for all the things that he done, starting back with Cain, all the way to now, man. And he's getting mad, man. Cause why? He's a fugitive and a vagabond. A fugitive is one that's trying to escape justice, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to put the blame on everybody else, but at the same, and why he's trying to escape justice, man. And the Lord, like, no, nigga, you're going to be judged, man. And you're going to get the worst judgment out of all the heathens, man. 1,000 years of captivity. Then after that, brutal captivity at that, man. What the Lord said, double unto her as she, reward her double as she had done unto thee. Roughly paraphrasing. It said, I will also make it a possession of bittering and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts. This lets you know, speaking of a future Babylon. Because the Babylon, when the Persians and the Medes, the transition of power from Babylon to the Persians and the Medes was swift. But it's speaking of a future Babylon, man, which is America, man. And how it's going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire and those lasers, beams, and the fires that's coming down for those chariots, man. And the Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so it shall come to pass, and I have proposed, so it stand. That will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon the mountains tread upon him under. Then shall his yokes depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. And speaking of America too, because America is also known as Assyria, man. The Assyrians was known for what? They mighty military power, and that's what America known for. But the Lord's going to destroy their ass within 1 hour, man. I'm going to pull out another quick precept, and then I'm going to close out. The Spirit jumped on me to just do a quick video while I was rolling the Spirit. This is Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. It's not speaking of the actual land Mount Seir, because nobody dwelled there. It's speaking of the people that dwelt in that land, and it's speaking of the people that used to dwell in that land. And these is talking about those Edomites, which is so-called white people that walk the earth right now, man. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamities, and in the time that their iniquities have an end. You know what I'm saying? And he has always had a perpetual hatred towards us, man. And what that devil it showed, man, he has a perpetual hatred. You know what I'm saying? He has a perpetual hatred, man. And that's why the Lord going to destroy his ass, man. All because his ass sold his birthright, but it was already written for us to get the birthright, man. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus would I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passes out, and him that returneth. Woo! The Lord said he's going to make it most desolate, man. And I will fill his mountains with the slain men, and in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine. And then not take the land, and then not put and the two nations speaking of northern and southern kingdom, Israel and Judah, man, was oppressed together. Ephraim and Judah was oppressed together, man. Here in Babylon the Great, man. And they took our lands, man. They took the land from the Native American and Hispanic tribes, which is the North, Central, and South America. And they also took the land, Israel, man. Them damn 1948, them gutter rats, man. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will even do according to thy anger, and according to thy envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and that I heard all thy blasphemy which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate. Therefore, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Thus with your mouth you have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me, and I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord, when the whole earth rejoice, I will make thee desolate. Woo! Your ass ain't gonna have no part in the kingdom of heaven, in the garden, man. Because after 1,000 years of captivity, all the other nations gonna go back to their own lands, and we still gonna rule, but they still gonna be able to, they're gonna be able to enjoy a righteous world, man. Where your ass, you're gonna be exterminated from the face of the earth, man. Simple as that. Thus saith the Lord. And as thou rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so what I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. So I'm going to leave it at that. Just venting through the spirit, because that damn devil came up to camp, was being belligerent, drunk, And it just showed that this devil, man, he's through, man. He's finished at the end of the day. So with that said, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh by Shemam Shah by Shem Kakadash. Double honors the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, peace and salutation to the whole elect. And the Sisakim is pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.